when production began on Under Rampa, I stumbled across Project Eden's Garden. This was a Danganronpa fan game that showed lots of promise, with the characters being interesting and the setup being really cool. I even incorporated the aspect of having everyone speak in the closing argument into my fangans from this fangan. However, at the time, only the prologue was published, so of course there wasn't any more that I could play after that one scuffed video I did on it. 3 whole fangans later, and they've finally come out with Chapter 1, and I mean, that's not a knock against them. My fangans take a lot less work than a full game development does. If anything, the time that it took for one chapter to come out of this fangan just proves to me that this is going to be one of the highest quality Danganronpa fan projects I've ever experienced. If anything, the time it took for them to make one chapter and me to make 3 whole fangans just goes to show the amount of quality and care and time that is being put into this. Of course, that isn't to say that my work was bad. I'm just saying that this is on a whole nother level. So, I can't wait. Let's get started with Chapter 1 of Project Eden's Garden. Who's excited? I am. Hi chat. Hi everybody. I've been looking forward to this project for a long time, dude. Hello? Hello? Yo, wait, did they upgrade the facility? Oh, there's my son. He's gonna have a Neku-ass character arc. I can't wait. Akira! Mr. 28 stab wounds himself! They're getting all philosophical with this shit? Grace! That's my daughter! And Cassidy! Yeah! I love Cassidy. Those 2 are my faves. If Cassidy or Grace dies, I'm quitting. This was the tier list when I finished the prologue, by the way. Stay tuned to the end of this video for an update on it. Woo! It looks like the nameplate has been nailed to all the doors, just like the child podiums. Okay, they're cooking? Oh, they cooked on the soundtrack! Holy shit! What the hell is this? They cook! This has the same beat as One Year Turn to Die song. I can't, like, the same dun 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 bum 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 bum. Who the fuck is this on my poster, on my calendar? What the fuck? What the hell? It was some kind of celebrity. Hi! Oh my god! Kai's VA! Hi! Thank you! I'm a huge Danganronpa fan, so I'm looking forward to this so much. It's pretty sexy, I'll admit. Gay and or bisexual king? Wait! Bisexuality! Let's go! That's why he's the GOAT, see? That's why he's going to have a Neku Sakuraba character development. He's gonna go from, like, being outcast to, like, being friends with everyone, and nothing bad will go wrong. Leitmotifs? leitmotifs in my Danganronpa? Hopefully whoever decides to kill first will go after... Wow! I fucking love David, dude. He's like, bro, as long as it's not me, bro. Y'all bitches can do whatever, not my problem. Oh, hell yeah. They have the goat.
Welcome to the inner world, my star benefactors.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, Monokuma Theater.
Now, restless as you may be, don't move an inch. The show shall start. Maybe tomorrow. I'm getting the last second jitters.
No!
Alas.
No, you know what would have been really funny if you released that, just that section, and then just released all of it, and then just dropped tomorrow.
Maybe I should invest in having a laugh track.
I was really worried Tozu wouldn't be like as interesting a host as Monokuma. Like just based off just the prologue, he didn't really stick out to me. But you've got it now. Hey, who's there? Police, open up! Oh hell yeah, it's the best character. Have you discovered something? Oh, this song was in the demo too, but it's all... Personally, I'd be happier if she and Damon remained here. Perhaps someone else could stay and keep an eye on them. Not it! Damn, you hate him that much? Dude, I don't hate him, it's just babysitting is hard work. That's what my... Babysitting! You know, I think he would like babysitting, considering he's the ultimate influencer. And you all know where being an influencer leads. The inevitable pipeline. You think he would enjoy being a babysitter? The rules and regulations! Any self-respecting game needs them, after all. Rules and regulations. Are these just going to be your typical Danganronpa rules, or are they going to do something new for it? All students are unwilling participants. They said unwilling! Okay. Okay, they said unwilling participants of the killing game. So, here's my crackpot theory. Someone here is participating willingly. There's a traitor participating willingly. And can come and go as they please. And it will do so throughout the game. That's my theory so far. And it could just be a traitor. It could also be the mastermind like Tsumugi was in V3. The fact that they specifically put the word unwilling there, it just draws my attention to it. You see, a very interesting secret is a secret which could spell the difference between life and death. By the way, the sooner you find it, the better. I'm itching for some exciting developments. Slow burns works better as a form of medieval torture than a writing style, if you ask me. Ruby haters be like? Exploring should come at no cost of our safety.
Video games.
She's just like me for real. She would be the type to go to Japan and say, "Oh my God, Persona 5 reference." Eh? Is this a pharmacy?
Boy.
You mean? It's no wonder John was so secretive. Who knows what kind of dangerous drugs are lurking inside? Okay, I'm immediately sus of John because he had free reign in this room. But no, that would make him an easy red herring, honestly. Because of what happened yesterday? Nonsense. Oh, right, she's not South American, but like south of America of the US. She's Southern, baby. What I'm trying to say is she's a hillbilly. Could you start leaving your dirty laundry outside your room every morning? So I can collect it. There's a laundry room here, isn't there? May as well use it. Oh, okay, I can do that.
What now?
Aren't we grown-ass, at least teenagers? Do your own fucking laundry, Damon. Fuck you, that's right. You know what I'm gonna get for you, Damon? This bitch. That John is a total LARPer. What are you talking about? Come on, are you serious? You don't know what LARPing is? Oh, fuck yes.
For real?
Oh, hell yeah. Such a tough audience. How about this then? Every few weeks, the Pachinko machine will receive a new patch. And the constellation reward guarantee carries over. However, the guarantee won't carry over if there's a lunar eclipse in the coming 3 weeks, or if the name of the current month ends in a Y, or if Mercury is in the retrograde. Okay. I want to play Pachinko. I want to play it now. Yes, obviously, but don't you find it strange?
Listen to me.
The little Tozu? This entire advertisement, why is it only visible from a certain angle? If you stood anywhere else in the room, you'd never know this ad was here. Anyway, considering the mysteriousness of this whole advert, do you think it might be the secret that Tozu was talking about earlier? Do you really want their help? Last night, those guys shunned us for being honest. If we told them about this cipher, they'd probably be upset that we were the first to discover it. Even if they tried to solve it, I doubt they'd get anywhere. We're better off just laying low for the time being. It was a massive vault door, the type you would see guarding a treasury of precious artifacts. In the middle, a tiny pin pad emitted an ominous green glow. Fine, I guess I'm gonna try the standard ones. She inputted a very unfunny number pin pad, the type of number only little kids would laugh at. But the only 2 numbers that I could think of are not 4 letters.
Funny.
If 69's so funny, what about 69 twice or some shit?
Huh?
This again?
Ooh.
Another update, huh? 3rd time's the charm. You're joking, right? Are these profiles of us?
Everyone, stop right now.
What's up? Surprised by Ava's command, we all looked up from our trinkets. Stop reading and listen to me carefully. These trinkets have put us in a life or death situation.
Can't you see?
Don't you realize what these profiles are for? The creators of this killing game want us to know each other's backstories and otherwise what our strengths and weaknesses are. While the rest of you were panicking and slinging insults at each other, I took the pleasure of reading everyone's profiles.
Not okay!
Really, man? Trust me, you'll be glad I did. Why don't you all take a look at Ava's profile? At the top of Ava's profile is written in bolded letters, Ultimate Mathlete? Ultimate Mathlete? Are you serious? What? I thought Ava was the ultimate liar. That was obviously a lie. Okay, Ultimate Liar was a stupid talent anyway. It's like Ultimate Hope in the way that it just can't be quantified. So all that stuff about not wanting us to look at the profiles because they were dangerous, was that all to hide this from us? Why? Man, why would you pull it at all? I mean, she was the only one who felt the same way I did. The only one I thought I could trust. David, no! By the looks of it, we're all in the same situation. Everyone's lock is broken.
Think about it this way.
What if we slept in pairs? And what if you want to kill your partner? Sounds pretty easy to me, because that wouldn't be the easiest mystery to solve. Yeah, but that could be the easiest red herring if you did get away with it. Sorry, get down the bunk, buddy? There's only 1 bed in these rooms. Scooby-Doo? But like, you didn't even get permission first. Kinda sus just... That's the first sus of the game! I can't believe these woke localizers... No, I'm kidding. That's a fandom in-joke in the Twelly fandom because... Oh, always go paper.
I see.
Hey, damn it! Fuck! No offense, I wanted to room with Desmond. I'm not sleeping in the same bed as Kai, so... As Dream over here, so... Alright, so... Kai is immediately throwing death flags in the air for being roomed with me, the protagonist. Simply for being roomed with the protagonist, Kai is... There's automatic death flags from Kai. He taped a vertical line across the door, starting at the door and ending at the closet. Are you fucking separating the room? Are you 12 at a summer camp? What? Is that Cassidy on the right? Eh? It's a photo of Wolfgang. Beneath the sheepskin hides a wolfish mind. Was this a verse from a poem or something? I've written some of your worst secrets on the back of these photos and distributed them among your classmates. No one in this person has their own because the point is to foster distress within the group. And then the killing will finally commence. Isn't this suspiciously similar to what Ava suggested would happen yesterday? In what way? She said our captors were trying to share secrets to provoke a murder. And one day later, and the exact scenario is happening. It can't be a coincidence. Are you implying that I listened in on your conversation to get ideas for my killing game? How insolent! Yet absolutely correct. To Tozu, I have questions about the murder motive. Let's meet in the boiler room at 8:10 p.m. tonight. Wow! He's already getting up to no good. Oh, hell yeah! And how I play Danganronpa is I usually just beeline to one of them and then just do another one and do another one because the more I play, the more likely someone is to die. But first, let's go gambling! Let's go gambling! Oh fuck yes, I love Peggle! It's fucking Peggle! Let's go! No, you're kidding! Oh, the twofer? Oh, nah! Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's just a beautiful shot there. Oh, that's beautiful. Is that Siva Gunner? Like, it specifically got the eye patch. Old cartoon. Okay, yeah, this absolutely is Siva Gunner. Cassidy, you like indulging in some high-quality video game rips, don't you? They even know the fucking Siva lore of the statue being carved out of a meteorite. And also, I think Cassidy has a isn't surviving past chapter 3. Only one thing comes to mind. The class trial. Could the key to deciphering this blackmail be the strange way Wolfgang was acting? In that case, even if that were the case, what leverage does it give me? That your dad acted like this? Ulysses is swapping rooms with Grace. He's bunking with me now. Wolfgang's easier to deal with, that's all. Less annoying and stuck up. He's good with words, too. Real cunning with his linguistics. Oh. Huh, dude, you can't just leave me. And following the ultimate liar to some random dark area during a killing game? That's a death wish right there. Oh, wait, I forgot she isn't. Never mind, you two have fun. Haha, a freaking mathlete. I fucking hate this guy.
I trust you.
Huh?
Where?
You took my side way back at the beginning. We were the only people who refused to listen to that lawyer, and you helped me solve the mystery behind that whole case. No one thanked you, though. Again with the does. Look at how this message is written. It's obviously implying that his dad does something bad. If Wolfgang takes after his dad, there might be a reason for that, right? Yeah, but how are we supposed to discern what that reason is? It's possible Wolfgang picked up on his dad's bad habit, and that's what the blackmail is referring to. But we have no idea what his dad is like, do we?
Fair.
Being the ultimate mathlete in that kind of situation would just make me look weak, just like it always has. For a while it actually worked. I managed to compose myself during the investigation in the mock trial. Even after Tozu announced the killing game, I still had it in me to argue with Wolfgang. It finally felt like I wasn't going to be the one people walked over. If that means we're allies, I think I'm fine with that. His heart is softening! He's becoming Neku Sakuraba! Ava is the okay, Ava is literally the Shiki to Damon's Neku. What's with the bag? Nothing much, just you know. Oh hell yeah! We playing Melee? Okay, the name of the company being Asphodel is something that's either like a tiny reference that I don't get, or something that is like incredible foreshadowing that then hold the tournament right here. Oh fuck yes! Bro likes Smash, clearly hasn't played hit fighting game Rivals of Ether. Was Ava seriously interested in the tournament? Oh fuck yes, she's a nerd. Okay, we're hanging out with her next after Cassidy. Ava's the type of character that isn't gonna die until chapter 5, if at all. Like, she's way too important to the plot and in the game's marketing to die off this early. So I think we could probably get hers done with. Spamton? Yeah, okay. I'll give it up. Peak. It's peak. No one cares about anything I do, unless it involves high school math competitions. It's like I'm completely invisible to them. Oh, Ava! I like her. I like her a lot. She's rising up the tier list. Ava, she's great. And then Kai in bottom tier, because I fucking hate that bitch. I don't hate the voice. The voice is amazing. I just... Ooh, he pisses me off. He pisses me off in the way, like, Dream pisses me off. Obviously full of himself. Obviously got something he's hiding. See, Cassidy, Cassidy on the other hand, even though she's a streamer, she doesn't need to fake her Minecraft speedruns because she's the ultimate pro gamer. Damn it, hey, are you excited for the tournament tomorrow? Not really. I'm planning to just skip it entirely. I never played... I want to play Melee! David would pick Fox, because of course I picked the superior being in the game, the superior top tier character. Of course I do that. It's simply taking every advantage I can get in this game. I sense it. The body is about to happen. Place your bets. My bet... Kai is here, so... If someone's dying during this tournament, it's probably going to be... And it's not someone here. Then my money is on Ingrid. If someone is dying during the tournament and it's not someone here, my money is on either Ingrid or Diana. But anyway, how many setups you got here? Because a tournament with 16 people, I mean, not all of us are participating, but even a tournament with 6 people, you know how long it takes to do a best of 3 set with one setup? What's that in your hands? Oh, hell yeah! Well, it's not easy to find other fans of Sublime Slam Sisters, even though it can be considered a cult classic. Lots of people in the gaming sphere will judge you if you say you like it. Yeah, come on, bro. Melee player. Dude, did you code a Smash minigame? Please tell me you coded a Smash minigame in this. Oh, I'm fucking ready. Where's my controller? They don't know. Yeah. Okay, PS2? Let me lock in! Lock in, Damon! Lock the fuck in! I pushed both joysticks as hard as I could. Yeah, okay. If there's no sound, the generator must be turned off. Is that why a power outage happened? Okay, so... Someone's dead, like 100%. Again, my money is on Ingrid or Diana. So, the people who's not dead, they could still be the killer if they set some sort of elaborate trap, which I'm betting is what happened. I'm betting the killer is someone in the building. My money's on Kai right now, because he was showing death flags all chapter. Ew, this place sucks, man. Why do we have to be fixing stuff? It looks like a murderer's basement down here. Bro! Kai! There's jinxing it, and then there's taking it to a whole nother level. Kai! Buddy! Suddenly, frantic footsteps echoed from the hallway outside. Did someone just run past this room? It sounded a lot like... No! It brought me to the door, pulled my hands to turn the knob. And then, I was inside. Oh, all of a sudden, light appeared. A single ray of light in the back of the room, projected by a vent on the wall. It was too dim to completely snuff out the darkness, but it was still enough. enough for me to see what was laying at my feet. Wolfgang! What? Excuse me? I thought he was living until chapter 5. He seemed like the type who would live until chapter 5. Like, I thought he was going to be the Kokichi of this game. He seemed like a for sure chapter 5 death. What the fuck? I can't believe he's fucking dead, dude. It's wild. I thought he was going to stay in the game for like the entire game. At least until chapter 5. He seemed like a chapter 5. Because if it's the 3 including the killer, then it's the mysterious person then ran past and then me and Kai. Were all of you 4 in the rooms at the same time? But honestly, I don't think the person who ran past is necessarily the killer. Like, it could have just been someone who saw the body and ran away because they got scared or some shit. Damon, if you say I told you so, I'm going to slap the ever-loving shit out of you. So, my question is, are we going to get to the bottom of Wolfgang's backstory in this chapter, or are they going to save that for a future chapter? Because that seems like the thing you want to save for a future chapter, right? It seems like a pretty big... Nearly in water, considering the taser, that's important. Because the killer could have set up a trap for what... My bet is that the killer set up a trap for when the generator switch back on to make the taser fall into the pool of water and kill him. Estimated time of death is approximately 9:35 a.m. Okay, so we were all still in the tournament at that time, right? I have no idea who it could be, honestly. Like, maybe it could be Kai. Maybe. Just because he's been throwing death flags the whole game. It being Ava would be fucked up. Oh, banger time. Banger time. Oh, baby. Bullshit rules. Who's to say they won't be abused? Oh, baby! Oh, shit! They fucking cooked! I assume there's this entire building complex connected to the one large generator, but it made more sense for that tree area to have its own separate system, hence why it didn't lose power. What about the courtyard, though? Was anyone there at the time of the blackout? Okay, so only the building was... There's blood speckled across the floor. I'm guessing they were already dry by the time any of us got here. In which case, could this be Wolfgang's blood? No, because they said there were no injuries on him, right? You might actually be onto something. It's almost like cereal and rubbing alcohol. Ah, taser gun. Pretty random thing to be lying around a crime scene. Half the generators and terminals had melted away, and what still remained was almost completely singed. Yeah, this was definitely the cause of the power outage. What could have melted the wires, though? It looked like a bomb had gone off in there. There's a cord in the water. Judging by the length, I think it's an extension cord. Chunks of something red were floating nearby the generator. It almost looked like metal or maybe plastic. Why was there a knife floating in the water?
Seriously?
Yes, this is just a small piece of scrap metal.
Do you think?
Even so, it's part of the crime scene. It necessitates documentation. Seriously, something this small means nothing. Could have come from the generator, the pipes above us. Ingrid could have been carrying it for all we know. This guy, there's so much he could actually document, but instead he's focusing on a flimsy piece of metal. All the more reason to rely on myself. Right, how did he get this on the back of his neck? Nothing around us seems to have left it. This might sound morbid, but what if it's a sign of his body decomposing? Can a body... The extension cord, they choked him out with the extension cord. Do the bark on his neck, but not directly overlapping it. A red dot? Tree sapling. Was this a burn mark? When I looked at Wolfgang's other hand, I saw the same thing. Markings that seemed to extend down to the arm.
Hello.
After After all, burns like these would definitely paralyze someone, unless he was already dead. How long was the tournament going on before the blackout? The blackout and the murder happened at the same time, right? Secret, 8:15 a.m., boiler room, close the door. He actually went here? The dumbass! Take a look for yourself. The first time we woke up here, I'm pretty sure this lock was on the inside, not the outside. Would that mean everyone in the dining hall has an alibi? Not necessarily. Not if someone set a trap and then, like, close the door with a trap. Hey, Ava, look, there's a rolling pin in here and handprints on it too. Yup, it's Grace. She's been guarding Wolfgang's door ever since she kicked us out. I wasn't going to admit it to either of their faces, but their plans seem pretty half-baked. Not because I was going to face off with Grace, but because she was too. How could a bumbling person... Wow! Also, couldn't this be considered breaking the rules? Tozu wants this game to be fair, but being prevented from searching every room doesn't seem fair. Even if it isn't, what are you going to do? I'll report it to Tozu. Okay, so she's the red herring for this. So what was that about her being useless, Damon? Damon, are you going to say anything? We were planning to go to the game tournament, but he woke up with an ache in his stomach. He woke up sick? Okay, that's a lie. He said he wasn't going to go. He said yesterday he wasn't going to come. That's a lie. However, come this morning, Wolfgang remembered the pirate was attending, so he suggested I track down that guy and partner with him instead. Clothes were scattered about, including a familiar-looking woman's jacket. Nothing about them looks suspicious. Yep. Nothing about it. Oh, when the murder happened, I was with Desmond in the courtyard. Oh yeah, Damon, since you're here, I've been thinking really hard about those footsteps we heard.
No,
when we were in the storage closet. Yeah, they were socks, right? Like the person was wearing socks. Now that you mention it, it did sound like socks on a hard floor. Oh, the blackout, right before the body was discovered. I was just in my room alone doing my makeup. Since Diana gave her testimony, I can cross off my list now. No! She doesn't have an alibi! This morning I saw Wolfgang. Do you know the time the interaction with Wolfgang happened? 10 past 8, I think. That's... Alright everyone, that's time! Please drop whatever it is you're doing and proceed over to the Tree of Ignorance. Can I say something first before we go? It's a message for the killer.
What did you say?
Oh, is she gonna crash out? Is she gonna crash out? Are we gonna see Diana's villain arc? Are we about to... Is she about to crash out here? Oh, this is sick! This is a sick pretrial thing. It's like the chamber of the truth bullet gun. That's sick! Okay, so, trial time! If I had to make an initial guess based off the clues we've gotten, I think Grace is like a clear red herring. My money is it on being either Diana was alone for the time of murder, so I think it could be her. I'm also really sus of Kai because he's been throwing up death flags, but I don't know how it could possibly be him.
Grace couldn't have murdered anyone, because she went to the game tournament.
Grace attended the tournament?
Does that rule her out from committing the murder?
Well, yeah. We had to be at the dining hall by 9 a.m.-ish, which was like...
Okay, now
I'm
even more sus of Kai, because if the murderer did somehow set a trap and committed the murder from afar, like while playing the game, or like while at the game tournament and somehow committed the murder from afar, or even got Wolfgang to kill himself by setting up a trap for when he closed the door, then Kai defending Grace here is also basically defending himself without saying it. It's giving himself an alibi without saying it outright, besides saying, no, I'm innocent, no. He's an influencer. He knows how to manipulate the minds of the public. That's what influencers do.
Nobody left the tournament after it started.
He's grooming us. He's grooming us. Oh no.
Since the room swap happened the night after we implemented the bunk buddy system, that would mean Grace and Wolfgang have been bunking for about a day and a half.
Bunking? The pause between bunking? Wait, can we replay that?
Why don't you tell everyone?
Damn it, I missed my chance. Fuck. I'm bad at Danganronpa.
That's left.
Yeah! Hey! 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 Hey!
Yes.
Hey! Hey!
now.
Hey!
Wolfgang.
Had you actually taken the time to look at Wolfgang's back, you would have noticed a clear absence of stab wounds.
Okay, I just didn't know that was what they wanted me to put it there, because it didn't mention the stab wounds at all, but okay.
None of the
I just didn't know how to get it across.
Severe blood
Classic
loss.
Danganronpa moment.
My best guess would probably be
Don't waste.
Hello! Hello! Yeah, rebuttal showdown. Okay, we counter the... It's your job to counter them. WA ski keys to slice through your opponent's argument. Okay, so it's Danganronpa 2.
Or at any point before or after.
Yeah, there we go.
Those words.
Damon, you and I both know that's not true.
Huh?
Did you forget?
Yeah, the water
it's impossible
isn't...
for the water in the boiler room to play a role in Wolfgang's murder. Because it isn't even conductive.
It was touching two things. The second conductor was the...
One other thing on the boiler room floor.
Was the...
At least, that's how it came across.
Taser, yeah.
Is there something on my face?
Forget this. The person I'm talking about is
Oh, because he's got guns. Yeah.
Huh?
Eloise was outside during the
The
courtyard.
killer would draw attention to their own murder.
Eloise has an alibi, or Desmond has an alibi.
Desmond.
Anyway, we should totally thank Desmond for clearing things up now.
I was the one who cleared things up. Also, your hand is clipping through the podium.
Not only do
How heavy were the footsteps?
Well, they did it, so I don't see what the problem is.
Could we guess based on weight of the person how heavy the?
You're weird.
Can we have everyone run down the hall, run around the trial room and listen? Take their shoes off, run around the trial room and listen to their shoes. And listen to the sounds of their footsteps and compare it.
Main's locations during Wolfgang's murder. Once you do that, the identity of the killer will definitely become clear.
Diana was in the laundromat. I think it's Diana, right? Ingrid and Toshiko were in their room. Yeah, it's Diana. And Diana was the only one in her room. Okay, yeah. What? Oh, I need a full version of this right now. Oh, this is a fucking Ace Attorney song. Nice. Damn it, I'm so mad Kai's surviving past chapter 1. Damn it, dude. I want this guy to die so bad. No offense to the voice actor. But
Guys,
there's not even a good reason to hate him. I just hate him because he's an influencer and it's funny to make fun of him. Why did Wolfgang leave his room at 8:10, but then be back by 8:30, but got killed at 9:35? Why did it take that long for him to walk downstairs? Did Wolfgang try to kill? Yeah, it was self-defense!
she could simply hide.
Because she has makeup!
After all, someone like her has exactly what it takes.
Because she's the makeup person!
Did you just say no? As in, no, you're not wrong that I covered up my wounds? Oh, crap. Oh,
The Freudian slip!
you guys know what...
And when he arrived, she attacked him and killed him.
And now, she's been lying this entire trial, hoping we would never suspect her. How cruel!
I need Toshiko to shut up. Honestly, I hate her more than Kai now.
Diana.
You're gonna want to hope Tozu executes you before Grace gets her hands on you. Dana, I've proven beyond reasonable doubt that she's the killer. I've proven beyond a reasonable doubt, so...
No.
Why is it when I hear that cry, I get a strange nagging feeling? Why does a tiny part of me want to believe what she says? Why all of a sudden do I doubt myself? Oh, we got the normal route. I don't know what the logic I was supposed to do.
For that reason, we can assume Wolfgang was knocked unconscious soon after he arrived. But there's such a long period of time between him being knocked out and him being killed.
So
Diana... he and Diana were in an hour-long struggle, then I'm sure there's more to the mystery here.
Shut the fuck up!
Wow, bitch!
She would be trapping herself inside the boiler room.
What?
So that the keyhole faces inside.
She used the classic maneuver, picking a lock with a hairpin.
In which case, that can only mean one thing.
I got it.
No.
Reed, we could easily miss something important if we turn our noses away.
Why'd you say our noses?
This mystery person closed the door in the first place.
Maybe because of the strange smell? That's a little sus of you.
Diana was useless. All I could do was watch him die. And I don't know who did.
So you got a note too.
Someone slid one into my room.
So both Wolfgang and Diana got a note.
I never got to see her.
The words I can make out were in the same messy scroll as Diana's here.
Now we can just compare everyone's signatures, right? Now we can just compare everyone's signatures, right? Messy scrawl. Okay, now my money's on either Ulysses or Ingrid. Because they have the only things that could be described as a messy scrawl. Or maybe Mark? I mean, that is pretty messy, but like, I think it's stylized. Did he mistake? Because his mom has red hair.
Wolfgang?
Is he mistaking Diana for his mom? Or is he hallucinating that it's his dad?
This together.
Are we going to solve his backstory during this trial, or is that going to be saved for a later trial? Because he seems too important to the game's themes and narrative to, like, stop existing now, like Teru and Sayaka did. He seems far too important to the game's narrative. So I'm like, is he going to remain a point of mystery throughout the whole game? That would be cool.
When he reached inside his blazer.
Oh, why? So he was already attacked at that point.
Bring her back.
Oh, so he's fucking hallucinating. That means if the explosion was on a timer, that means it can be someone at the event. Is that what the smell did? What?
Of course, these hallucinations don't just happen out of the blue. More often than not.
Was that what the smell was? They used the smell and he inhaled it? Ulysses, you keep an inventory of everything in the pharmacy, right? You made an inventory of everything in the pharmacy, right? Where did you go after the murder? Where did Ulysses go after the murder? No, he stayed in the murder room. Why wouldn't the first place you checked be the pharmacy to go see if anything was out of place? Why wouldn't that be the first place you go check? Well, maybe you just wanted to investigate the body. That's not like concrete evidence, but I don't know. If I were the guy who was responsible for keeping an inventory of everything and then a murder occurred, I'd go check to see if something was missing. But that's just me. I know what I want to say, but I just don't know how to say it. Oh wait, the jab on his neck! Oh! I thought it was the smell! No, I'm good. I'm a fucking genius. I'm just too goated.
When Wolfgang's wounds were discussed earlier,
I thought it was the alcohol and cereal smell. Where were you this morning, Kai? Because I slept in, and then you said, hey, wake up, wake up. Oh no, we slept in. Where were you this morning? Were you actually sleeping in? I was asleep. So Kaede has no alibi.
Back to square one?
I was honk me-ing.
Someone here.
What do you mean? All the evidence supporting your version of events is circumstantial. The note you showed us? That could be a fake alibi you made for yourself.
Why are you trying so hard to push Diana? If it's Ava, I'm killing everyone and myself.
And being locked inside could be a...
I get what you're saying.
A body will about to be discovered.
That Diana.
But why would Ava do it? She was the only one who knew the blackmail besides me.
We're looking for a metal object, which is also...
Weren't there fire hydrants in one of the storage closets?
You!
You? Lithium batteries! That's it! No, wait, Ava has an airtight alibi. It can't be her.
According to Diana's testimony, when the explosion happened, she was still holding the taser gun. In which case, who threw the battery into the water?
Did someone roll it down the thing?
Huh. Good point. We can rule out Wolfgang, since the Blackens can only be a student who kills another student. And Diana...
It was only Diana and Wolfgang in the boiler room.
The vent!
So unless Diana herself was the
The
one
vent! Oh my god, it is you!
Play a part in the murder.
Oh my god, it is you!
I didn't throw the battery! I promise!
That's why you were playing your 3DS in the corner! It is Ava! That's why you were playing the 3DS in the corner. You took the battery out, rolled it down the thing, and dropped it in there. No, dude! No! Don't tell me I'm right. It's Ava. Ava rolled it through the thing. That's why you didn't join the tournament.
It fell down into the water. Imagine a domino tile teetering over the edge of it. If you were to press down on the part which is sticking out, the entire tile would tip over.
So no, it wasn't rolled through the vent. That's where Ava wanted to show up early.
Set a bit far back into the wall.
Wait, no, but Ava was there early, so it's Kai. So it's either Kai, Jet, or no, but Jet and Grace were together the whole time, right? So the 4 people showed up right after the announcement who can't possibly be the murderer are Ava, Jet, at like 8:15, right? I think all of them were there at 8:15. Were you, and you. And then John and Grace were together the whole time. So that only leaves Kai as the only one without an alibi, because I was asleep.
The killer wanted to tie the battery to the cord's other end. They would be tying it to something which is already submerged.
Then they strung the cord through the vent and tied it to the other end, and then untied it during the party. So it's Ava.
I see.
My question is, who injected Wolfgang with the drug? Because Ava was at the dining hall. At the dining hall at the time the boiler room was injected. So he was able to. So she wasn't able to drug him, but Kai was actively playing the video game when the generator exploded. So it can't be him either. Then is it John or Grace?
The killer could then go and tie to the.
Actually. Unless a third person jabbed him.
If the killer is someone who needed access to the vent and needed to be operating from the dining hall, then everyone who attended the tournament is a suspect.
What?
Yeah.
No way!
One of the tournament attendees is the killer. Damn it, how did I not realize sooner? The fact that the killer could even access the vent means they must have been in the dining hall at the time of Wolfgang's murder. The tournament participant who flipped the vent. I could determine everyone's position. The problem is, I myself have been preoccupied with the game and never got a good look. Wait, is that it? Well, I never got a good look at the others. I can still deduce their general positions from whether or not I heard them. Who and what did I hear back then? It was you. The only person I never heard was you. It's you.
It has to be.
Fuck, dude! Damn it! No!
I dispose of it.
Trick question.
You untied it.
Tied to the vent.
No, you untied it.
I got it.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
To dispose
But
of
wait,
the blood,
who
you just
jabbed
untied it during the blackout.
Wolfgang then? Because the jab happened while Ava was in the room, right? In the dining hall, right? So did a third person jab him? I'm so pissed. Why though? What I don't get is why. But it makes sense that they're killing her off now because they also killed off Wolfgang now, so like she doesn't have like the important character immunity.
Okay.
I assume they're going to be important later in the game.
Reach the top of the generator.
Like, I assume that they're like we're gonna learn about their backstories later in the game. You didn't just happen. You didn't even play the game. You didn't even play the game. You just decided to show up.
Yeah, about that. This morning, Jet, Mark, and I arrived at the dining hall a little after 8 a.m. Then Eva came a few minutes later.
Why didn't you mention that?
That's stupid. Someone is definitely going to notice that sort of conspicuous movement.
We were all focused on the video game.
Someone is on the opposite side of the room. They're going to notice.
We were all watching the video game.
Thought you saw the worst of Damon after the dummy trial? You underestimate just how low he can stoop.
You're doing a
I
really
practically
good
risked
job.
my life pretending to be his ally. But in return, he let me see the extent of his deceitfulness, which is why I can tell everyone that Damon has Wolfgang's blackmail.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Did Ava really never trust me? Why then did she disclose so much to me? Why did she tell me? Because she used our trust to kill Wolfgang. No, this can't be at the forefront of my mind right now. What Ava thinks about me shouldn't matter. What she thinks about me. You took my side. Dude, I can't believe it's her.
Even if he wasn't here, we'd arrive at the same conclusion anyway.
No, you wouldn't. Y'all are stupid. Oh, crash out, girl! That's my queen!
Damon says the killer dropped the battery when Diana was already in the boiler room. But how would I know?
Because you wrote the note! She had a hidden camera on her 3DS.
I got it.
I thought it was... No, the security camera.
This is it.
But how did you get access to the security cameras?
It's impossible to see anything from the vent. Which means the only way anyone could see into the room.
Unless you're the traitor. Announcing argument altercation. You and your opponent. It's fucking bullet hell? Excuse me? Oh fuck yes, dude.
There's no proof I killed Wolfgang.
Die.
There's no proof I killed Wolfgang.
Oh Jeebus. Oh
Who cares about the case? Isn't fair. There's no
Years of Undertale have prepared me for this moment.
It's Damon who's suspicious.
Wait! Soul to soul! Hey! They ripped me off! That's a joke, by the way.
It's Damon who's suspicious. I just wanted to help. I didn't...
Undertale didn't invent the bullet hell genre, I'm kidding.
I thought you trusted me.
Dude, don't do that!
I didn't see anything.
What?
Who cares about the camera? I just wanted to help. I didn't...
What in the Toho? This is for the first trial?
Who cares about the camera? Who cares?
This is the first goddamn trial? Oh, we have to start from the top? Oh, we're gonna be here a bit.
Who cares about? I just wanted to help.
They don't give you a refill on health?
I didn't see anything. This isn't fair. I just wanted to help. I just wanted to help.
What do you mean objection? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Oh wait, I forgot you can slow. Okay. I forgot you can focus. Okay, that actually makes this shit a lot easier. That shit. How do I avoid that? How the fuck do I avoid that? Oh wait! What am I doing? Alright, this time for sure. How do I get the little burst thing to happen? The 6th chapter is gonna have a Sans Undertale and throw like no iframes. Would Toho be interesting stream content? Should I play Toho on stream? Anything to get a semblance of Deltarune.
There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. This isn't fair. I didn't see anything.
2025 for sure, gang.
Wolfgang. There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. I just wanted to help.
I stopped holding the key, but I think I got it stuck in permanent slow mode.
This isn't fair.
What the fuck?
I just wanted to help. Who cares about the camera? There's no proof I killed Wolfgang.
Yeah, I got it stuck in permanent slow mode. What the fuck? Thank you, I guess? Well, that's helpful. That's anticlimactic.
How could I access the security camera?
It's over. Ava, we know the truth.
Let's go. I cheated, but oh, we take those, I guessed.
Everyone in the dining.
I should have known it was her. We spent too much time with her in this chapter. The death flags were there, I just didn't recognize them.
In case anyone still doubts it.
They're not doing the part where they have everyone do it. Dude, that was what made the closing argument in the prologue case so unique. They should have done that again.
At 8:15 a.m.
Come on.
The message is threatened to
Oh wait, okay, they are.
So we had.
But what I don't get is why. Are they gonna tell us why she did this?
Room until Diana arrived.
Oh, thank you. This is way much better. Like, so much better, thank you. But I think this is, like, on another level of quality. Dude, I'm so pissed. I thought
she did. Otherwise,
I thought, like, Ava was going to be a supportive role for Damon, for like Chiaki. Dude, I'm so mad. And Damon's probably gonna regress because of this. Stop distrusting people and stop trusting people even more. Tozu made me do it.
You.
What? You've been working with Tozu the entire time? Me and her? Oh, please. If her plan was to seek... I suppose you could say Ava and I made a deal. A deal to begin the killing game. In exchange to performing the first kill, she would receive a special perk. The traitor perk. Mind you, the host cannot simply hand over a traitor perk to anyone who asks. For a student to be eligible for a perk, they must first earn it. You're talking about that big door I found tucked behind the shelf. I see, it was hiding the traitor perk all along. There's only one way I can see you're obtaining the correct answer. It's to do with that poster, that mysterious poster in the pharmacy. I knew it had to be important somehow. None of the visuals made sense, which is why it caught my attention, but I didn't know what to do with that information. How to decipher what I was seeing.
Pathetic.
And that is why you fell short of your mathematically gifted peer. With her keen eyesight and quick thinking, she saw the poster for what it really was. An equation! I assure you, it's a very handy thing to have. You see, this traitor allows the owner to access the school security cameras using a tablet. That tablet, of course, being on Ava's person right now.
Damn it.
I had no choice. I either take his chance and take his deal and give me a chance to escape, or I would die here with the rest of you. You. That selfish attitude is the reason we made it in this mess. Didn't we promise to make it out together? If you hadn't murdered one of the only people who could have handled this situation, we might have made progress on escaping. Even if I didn't kill, someone else would have eventually. But I would have died first. It was obvious from what was happening with Wolfgang, his constant jeering at me over the few mistakes I'd made, while the rest of you followed his lead. If a class trial ever happened with him around, he'd accuse me of being the killer even without evidence, and you all would have believed him.
Shut up!
Because of Wolfgang, I was isolated from everyone else. He turned me into an easy target for murder. And if I was murdered, would the rest of you even bother to find out who killed me? There's no way you would. You're the worst. I hope you all rot here. What about me? Even if no one targeted me, I still would have died first. Because of the perk. Tozu said that if I didn't use the perk to murder someone as soon as possible, I was going to die.
Nonsense!
Is this true, Tozu?
Me?
Guilty as charged! Do not divert your eye, ladies and gentlemen! I hear a lot of the budget went into this! No, I don't. What's going on? This isn't happening. To the victor go the spoils! Hail the honorable dead! Avenged at last! I don't deserve this. Even if you hate me, I don't deserve this. May our charitable justice inspire fear and humility within these wretched souls! This isn't fair. I don't deserve to die. And stir the hearts and minds of all those bearing witness. Ready, everyone? Let the show begin! Dude, no. Oh, she's being burned alive. Ava, run! With that goofy old walk cycle. It's fucking protractors. Ouch! She's fucking... Ouch! What? What? Is that Diana? Or like a doll of her? Damon.
Like a chameleon, I will adapt. I'll follow in Wolfgang's footsteps and continue what he wasn't able to accomplish. I'll become something new.
Tears were running down Diana's face, but her expression, somehow she looked determined. I couldn't understand it. Despite everything she'd been through, here she was making some silly vow about continuing Wolfgang's legacy, acting as if she's a hero from some storybook. Has this girl lost her mind? All I could focus on were those 5 words, I'll follow in Wolfgang's footsteps. Hearing those words come from Diana after everything's happened, hearing her raise her chin to act so tall and proud, just like Wolfgang once did, it pissed me off. Dude, Damon is so interesting as a protagonist. Alright, see you in 2 months, in 2 years when the next chapter drops. But I think Ava dying was the worst thing because he was starting to get character development. What a good game, dude. I can't wait for more of this to come out. It's never gonna come out, but I can't wait. Yeah, I thought this trial was gonna happen in like chapter 5 with Ava killing Wolfgang. And she was still goated. She was still goated, don't get me wrong. I just wish she would get to be goated for longer. There we go. It's tier list time, everybody. Cassidy! One of my favorite characters in the game. Maybe even my favorite. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to order the tiers best I can, but some characters and other characters I can't decide between them. So Cassidy is an S tier. And dude, I hate that I like her, whose only purpose is to be dumb and spew out quips right now. But I think Danganronpa needs a character like that, honestly. Without that bullshit, the murder it would be too heavy, you know? And that isn't the tone that Danganronpa tries to go for. And that includes this game. They need a character to be comic relief. And I think Cassidy fits that role perfectly. She likes her video James. She likes funny number 69. It's peak. Unfortunately, it's peak. And I do hope they go more into her actual character in the future. I want to discover more about her, charity things. Because in Chapter 0, she talked about being Robin Hood. And every time she's on screen, I'm entertained. And, that's what I'm here for. To be entertained. I'm no better than the audience of V3. I'm here to be entertained, and she is entertaining me. I like him. He's abrasive, and he seems to be getting worse than he was earlier. In Chapter 0, he seemed willing to get along. He seemed willing to get along with people, but by the end, he seems to be getting worse. And I love that. He's such a fresh and unique take on a Danganronpa protagonist that isn't, Hope Boy, like Makoto, or Hajime, or even Shuichi. And after the fake out with Danganronpa V3, because I do think Kaede would have been a much more interesting and unique protagonist than Shuichi. I like Shuichi, but I think Kaede was much more unique as a protagonist. So having this another unique take on a Danganronpa protagonist is great. I'm gonna skip over. Desmond. The one thing that keeps Damon out of S tier is the fact that I just wish we knew more about him. More about why he acts this way and shit. And it's clear that his character hasn't fully developed yet. So, right now, I can only place him A tier. Desmond? Yeah, Desmond's alright. I mean, he was helpful during the trial, but he doesn't really have any defining character traits that make him stick out in my mind like other characters. He's not funny. He doesn't have an emotional backstory yet. Unless I could have done his FTE. And this is based on only the FTEs I've seen, so I'll put him in B tier for now. Diana. Diana's great. Diana is acting as a great foil to Damon. I can tell that her character is going places, you know? In this chapter, she was pretty important, but she doesn't seem as important as other characters. So I can tell they're setting up the building blocks for her to be an amazing character. But as of right now, she's just kind of the nice girl up until the end of the chapter. The end of the chapter with with her raising the fist and everything, really is what made her character for me, and I can't wait to see where she goes from here. Eloise. Eloise is just kind of there, but she isn't as interesting as Desmond. She is slightly annoying is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, I just don't like the shy archetype of characters. With Eloise, it's just, ooh, I'm shy, ooh. And I'm not a fan of that archetype. I get it's an archetype that can and probably should exist, but I've never been a fan of the archetype of characters. Ava is basically tied with Cassidy. Dude, I think she's amazing. I can't believe they killed her off. They could have gone so many places with her character. A character that purposefully lied about their talent and made it into something more sinister. And she acted as like a great foil to Damon, who's like, oh, I love talent. It was like, no, talent fucking sucks. And I was thinking that the two of them would like come to terms with each other about talent. Which is why killing her off makes no sense to me, and I love it. Because it's the exact opposite of what I would write. And I love that. It's just something completely new and fresh. Her murder motivations make sense, like, if I was ostracized by the whole group, I would want to get the fuck out of there too. The one gripe with her is, I want to know if she actually did trust Damon or not. Did she view him as like a necessary sacrifice? I don't know, but that's why I love her. She leaves so many questions open. Grace. I don't know if Grace should go in S tier or top of A tier. I'm gonna put her in top of A tier. I liked her in chapter 0, and I still like her in this chapter. She's clearly cared about Wolfgang, and I like the anger issues. I like where she's coming from, but I don't know, she didn't do enough in this chapter to make me like her character. It was just, oh, Wolfgang this. Her character seemed to revolve around Wolfgang. And, you know, I want to see what makes Grace Grace. Still though, she's funny as hell. I love listening to her. She's great to talk to. A solid A tier. Ingrid. She's okay. She's more rememberable than Desmond, so I'll put her upper B tier. I like how she clearly cares about everyone. But other than that, that's like basically her only personality trait is I care about everyone and I'm a strong woman. And that's fine, but I really hope she gets fleshed out more in the future. John? I'm gonna put John in A tier. He really grew on me during chapter 1. During chapter 0, he was kind of just there. But in chapter 1, he like became sort of a unifying force for the group. Other than Wolfgang and Diana, he was the biggest unifying force for the group. He cares about keeping the ship together. He comes in clutch during the trial. He's just the whole package, and I love that for him. But he just isn't interesting, as interesting, or like not knowledgeable. She just isn't as interesting, and I can't see where they're taking his character like I can with Damon or Diana. Jet's alright. Again, he's kind of a comic relief character, which Danganronpa needs a couple of, but he is far less funny than Cassidy. Still though, he's memorable. I'll put him at top of B tier, but Mara. She goes in D tier because she basically doesn't exist. And I don't know. I hope they do more with her. Because she's basically non-existent. I think she never appeared once during this entire chapter. Does she even have sprites? Does Mara even have sprites? And it's so interesting to have an enforcer character in the game. I just wish they did more with her. She doesn't have to be like comic relief like Tozu is, but I wish they did more with her. Speaking of Tozu, I'm putting him in A tier. I think he's a great host. Matt. I mean, he's okay. I want to like him. His talent is really cool. I want to get to know more about why he hates being, like, having his music commented on. He's definitely a character I'm considering doing free time events with, but I just wish he was more fleshed out in the story. I think if I did his free time events, I'd like him a lot more, but because I didn't, I'm only going to put him, honestly, below Jet. Wilhelm. He's alright. I mean, he's kind of another character that just exists. I like his book gimmick, how he writes down everything, and I think that could come useful in future trials. But other than that, he's just kind of a roster slot filler for me. I don't really care about him. But he's not offensive like Eloise is. Wolfgang! Ooh. Wolfgang is the biggest case of missed potential, dude. I'm so mad. Even though I love Ava way more than Wolfgang, I'm more pissed that they killed off Wolfgang earlier than they did Ava. Does that make sense? It's not that I like his character or anything, but it seemed that they were going places with him, and instead they just kill him off and replace him with Diana, and I just don't like that. I'm gonna put him in, still, he's more interesting than these guys. I'm gonna put him in top of C tier. If they did more with his character, like explaining the father thing and shit, I'd put him higher, but I don't know, just the fact that he was killed off this early doesn't sit right with me, while Ava made sense in retrospect. I'm a Winona fan, dude. I'm gonna put her there. I like her, like, I don't know how to describe her attitude, but I just like it. And I think she's neat, I think she's interesting, I can't wait to see where they go with her. Because I feel in this chapter, other than outing Ava as the ultimate mathematician, she was a bit underutilized. Okay, and then we get to these two. Kai, dude, he pisses me off. And the worst part is I want to like him. There are likable traits about him. Now, honestly, I'll put him higher than Mara, because at least he was utilized in this chapter. Something about him just pisses me off. I don't know if it's just the fact that I associate the word influencer with, like, bad people, like fucking Dream, but he seems like a Dream, you know? It's just the vibe he gives off. Something about him, man. The vibe he gives off just pisses me off. And finally, Toshiko. I don't know how to feel about Toshiko, because I feel like I hate her for being a kid. Like, the way she reacts, whining and crying about everything, and like being sad and being upset and just being cranky about everything, is what a kid would naturally do in this scenario. But I don't like it. Like, I get it's natural for her character to do, but at the same time, she's just annoying and she pisses me off. I feel like I hate her for being a child, and I don't hate kids. I don't. But her in particular just irks me. And yeah, that's a tier list. I don't know if I'd place Ava or Cassidy higher, because they're about equal to me as in terms of how much I like them, but other than that, this is the tier list. And yeah, that was chapter 1 of Project Eden's Garden. A fucking amazing yet devastating chapter. I loved everything about it, and I can't wait to see where the game goes from here. Hopefully we won't be waiting too long.